Good morning, my friends. I couldn't resist showing you this beauty this morning. It's a tiny, tiny sliver of the sun on the horizon, trying to break through the clouds. It's been a really, really cold, frosty night, and all the fields are frosted and cold, and there's a mist, the famous mist of Avalon, are hovering here over the fields. Look at that. Look how beautiful they are. And it was like, oh, do I have the courage to open the window to do a little video? So I've wrapped up warm just to show you the beauty. Look at that. And look at the healing water spring down in the middle of the field. It's surrounded by lots of trees and rose bushes in amongst that cluster in that circle. Lots of rose hips for the birds to eat. Lots of birds live down there. And you can hear the beautiful sound of the birds just almost like tinkling glass, just twittering away. Just happy the morning is here again. Maybe they don't feel the cold, I don't know. But I will put some food out for them. Make sure that they're okay, and some water, because everything's frozen, so they need some fresh water, warm water. So if you're able to put some water for your birds and some food out. Our feathered friends are friends of the air that uplift our spirits. There's a bird flying across. They really do keep us happy when we're feeling a bit low, don't they, the birds? They lift our hearts tremendously. And so it's important to take care of them. So how are you this morning, my dear friends? How are you? We've had some incredibly challenging times recently. But it's amazing how together we can come through that if we really take care of each other. I can hardly see the tor this morning. It's just behind that tree that you can see, and it's all misty up there. I imagine it's absolutely incredible if you walk up the tor and look down and see the mist beneath you. That's probably clear blue sky from the top of the tor. That's how it looks sometimes. This is such a magical and sacred landscape that's drawn people here for thousands of years. People were going up the tor thousands of years ago. It was a sacred place. It always has been. It's on the ley line, it's on the Michael line, it's on the Mary line. It's the place where the Mary line and the Michael line interlock. It's a power point. I can see a deer down in the field. Can you see that deer? Oh, it's so beautiful. It's just standing there. It's down in the Healing Gardens. Can you see? Let's see if I can bring it closer. Oh, I can't. Doesn't seem to be. There we go. Can you see the deer just standing there? Isn't it amazing? It's so completely still. So I wonder if there are some others around. There's a little family of deer that come into the gardens. So completely still, standing there. I wonder what it's doing. Just sniffing and sensing. They're so amazingly sensitive. I had a dream the other night about a deer. That there was a deer in the house. It was so real. It's in Native American mythology. They talk about deer medicine. And that deer has the power to face great evil because of its capacity for just being fearless and standing in its innocence, its complete innocence. There's a tale about how the deer went up the mountain to see Great Spirit, and there was a terrible monster in the way. And the deer just stood in its complete innocence and wasn't frightened from its path. And she just stood and emanated this feeling of complete innocence and dissolved away the terrible danger in front of it, and was able to have a direct connection to go up the mountain and see Great Spirit. So it's very amazing. We have some deer medicine this morning. Wow. There, it's moving its head now. Can you see? So I wonder where the others are, the rest of the deer family. Oh, that's the tree full of birds. Must be full of nests. See the mists again, how amazing they are. And the line of poplar trees over there. And now the deer is... it's eating. It's coming back, it's just putting its head down and it's eating. So how are you doing this morning? Did you sleep well? Hi Ray. We've just been looking at a deer. It's just down in the field here, can you see? So yes, did you sleep well? It's so important to go to bed before midnight and to get a good night's sleep. There's so many stressful things that might keep you feeling anxious at night, especially being on the internet and things like that. So it's important to get our rest so that we can feel well nourished the next day and to eat well. And to really take care of ourselves at this time with all the stress that there is, all the challenge. Now the deer is just walking down the field. Just walking and grazing down in the field. So whatever's going on for you, I hope that you can take care of yourselves and get the support you need, and that you can really help yourself be well, really take care of yourself, but take care of your friends and your loved ones as well, because people really need each other at this point in time. We really need to stay connected. So even if there are people that you love and they have a different understanding of what's going on at the moment than you do, it's just like reach out and stay in connection with them. Stay in a loving connection, because there's a tremendous amount of emotional, relational wounding happening at the moment. And human beings really need their connection with each other. That's the hardwiring of humanity, is connection and relationship. And we have an animal part of our body, our brain, just like that deer, that's completely alert to danger. And if that deer suddenly senses danger, it will be bounding away in a flash. And if there are any other deer nearby, when they notice, they pick up the message that one deer feels like it's in danger, then it spreads to all the other deer, and they all run away very fast. They go into fight or flight. Human beings are exactly the same. We so easily go into fight or flight. And if something happened and that deer couldn't get away once it was in fight or flight, it would go into freeze mode and be as frozen as these fields are at the moment, and then would totally numb out and not feel anything, and even fall down as if it's dead. And that's what humans do. When there's too much stress, we go into freeze mode, we go into shock, we shut down, we act as if we're dead, we become numb. We don't remember anything. We can't think straight anymore. Our critical thinking goes. So it's really important to keep our critical thinking alive at this point in time. Look at the birds. It's really important to keep our critical thinking alive by keeping the stress levels down. Stay connected. It's our connection with each other that keeps us feeling safe. Humans need to be connected with each other to feel safe. And when we isolate or we make a distance from each other, we don't see each other, then we don't feel safe anymore. So we have to keep that connection alive, because we co-regulate our nervous systems, just like the deers do. We co-regulate. So we have to manage our own nervous system through self-regulation, and that is really tremendously supported by the co-regulation of our loved ones. So really important to reach out, stay connected, even although this stuff is going on to say that we can't be connected. We have to stay connected. So just taking in now the beauty of this day and how amazing it is, and that behind these clouds there's a little patch up there. I don't know if you can see the little patch of blue. These are just clouds, cold clouds drifting across the landscape. And that right behind there is the blue sky and the sunshine, and it will eventually come through, and the fields will spring to life. The little deer, I think, is lying down in the field down there. Maybe it's the baby. There was a baby deer born this year. So there you are, my friends. Do something beautiful for yourself today. Keep your spirits alive. Nourish yourself. Set some intentions for your life. Little baby steps each day just to empower yourself, to nourish yourself, and to know that if you go into this frozen state, like this frozen landscape, then you lose your critical thinking, you lose your voice, and most importantly your nervous system shuts down, so you're more liable to get ill if you're stressed. So the thing that keeps you healthy are human connection, resource, nourishment, music, dance, friendship, things that soothe your nervous system is what keeps your immune system supported. That we are life, we have this incredible capacity for life, and everything's there, designed by the divine for optimum human functioning. It's all there. We don't have to add anything to it. We just have to take care of it and listen to our nature, listen to our heart. So stay in your hearts, my friends, today. Stay in your hearts. Don't be perturbed. And above all, don't watch the television sets. The television is not telling you the truth. Your heart is telling you the truth. Listen to your heart. Listen deeply to your heart. Enable your heart. So there you go. I've got an interesting and wonderful day ahead of me. I'm teaching my advanced trauma training class this morning. It's the first time we've met since Christmas. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. Enjoy yourself, have a cup of tea. And if you are ever passing my house, I'm here. Just reach out and contact me. I'm here to support you. And Healing Waters is open. If you need support, Healing Waters is open for you to come to and to be here for resource and healing. So lots of love to you, my friends. Lots of love. Be well. We will get through this. Some amazing, amazing possibilities are opening up for us at the moment, just like the clouds are opening up. Some amazing things are happening. And life is transforming itself. And you are part of life. So bye for now. Bye for now, dearest friends.